Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stamping with Amore, and normally I don't post a video on Wednesday because it's Card Wednesday and I usually don't really do a video for cards, but I've had some requests on how to do the pop-up card I did like in May, and it was actually my sister's birthday card, but I did a different version here. And I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm not going to do the whole card, but I'm going to show you the basics of this card. But when you untie this, and you really do need either to tie it or use a belly band, because when you open it up, it pops up like that. And I'm using all the new colors. I just thought this is a good way to feature all of the new in colors for Stampin' Up. And so I'm using Hello Honey and Blue Lagoon, Blackberry Bliss, or Lost Lagoon, not Blue Lagoon, and the other ones, can't ever think of the name of it. It's Tangelo Twist. So those are the colors that I'm using. They're all the new in colors. And they're so pretty. I really love them. And this is the new designer series paper also. And the name of it is Lullaby. This is just one of the new designer series paper. They have a bunch of new ones. But I want to show you how to make it pop up. So that's what I'm going to do for this video. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start with a basic 8.5 by 5.5 piece of cardstock. So if you have a piece that's 8.5 by 11, just cut it in half, and that makes your basic card. So then let me get my scoring tool, and we're going to score it in half at 4 1/4. And that, just fold it. And that makes your basic size. This is your average size card, and it's 5.5 by 4 1/4. So then the first thing that we're going to do is let's go ahead and put together the pop-up part. You're going to need a piece of 3 by 3 cardstock. This time, the other time I used the color of the leaves. You can just coordinate it with your cardstock or coordinate it with your flowers that you're using. In this project, I'm using the mixed bunch, and I'm using this flower right here, and I'm also using the center. I did it in the back Blackberry Bliss, and then this is the Papillon Potpourri, which is one of my favorite sets. I use it a lot, and these butterflies are gorgeous when they're stamped out. And so we're going to take this piece right here, and I still need my scoring tool, and what we're going to do is score it in half, which is 4 1/4. This is 3 inch square, so we're going to do it at 1 1/2. I'm still thinking of the cardstock. Sorry about that. So we're going to do it in half at 1 1/2, and then we're going to turn it, and we're going to do it at 1/2 inch. So it's going to look like this. It's like a little T. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to do is, let me go ahead and fold this. I'm going to make sure I got it pretty. And then we are going to cut on this score line up to this long score line here. We're going to just cut that little tab right there, so it looks like that, and it's when you fold it in half. And then you're going to fold it in half. You're going to take this is where it opens. You're going to take this top corner, and you're going to fold it down. And this is tricky because this cardstock is very thick. It's awesome. And you are going to use your bone folder and make sure you have a very good crease there. And open it up, and you have a V here. So in that V, you are going to just push it in. Let's just do it the opposite way, and it looks like that. So that's your base for your flowers. So then let's get our flowers, and I've already stamped them, and I stamped them in the Tangelo Twist, the Lost Lagoon, and the Hello Honey. And then I stamped the inside pieces in the Blackberry Bliss, and I'm just going to attach these. And on this project, I did use my Tombow. That would be the best to use for this project, and you need to give it a little bit of time to dry, but I'm going to just use the snail on it because for video's sake, this is a lot quicker, and I'm hoping that it's not going to fall apart because I always use the Tombow for it. But we're going to go ahead and try it and see what happens. So I take the 3 flowers, and you can put them together, and I just try to layer them in different, however I want them to look. And then I usually just use the Tombow, and I put the glue on this side. We're going to just use snail again, and I'm just going to attach them to make a little bundle. And just make it, you know, wide enough. See, it's sticking to my paper. Sorry about that. And then I used, this is an old leaf punch that I got. I'm using this little leaf here, and I punched out 3 of them right here. And I'm just going to stick some snail, which I'd use the Tombow again on this, and just put them on here. And this is just a suggested you know, flower arrangement to use. You can use whatever you want, but these flowers are so pretty, and I love it. So then I just put them like that. The next thing we're going to do is we need to fold this in half, and I just try to maybe center that middle flower. And let me try to get my leaf a little bit more centered. I know this is going to miss, but I usually try to get them pretty centered so when I fold it, it's going to fold right on the center of that leaf. So let's go ahead and fold that over, and you want it to be folded like in half. This is why the Tombow, you have to wait for the Tombow to dry a little bit before you end up folding it. But when you have the Tombow, it really works really good. So this is the first time I'm trying to do it with snail, and I'm thinking that it's gonna lift a little bit, but just to show you, I wanted to show you pretty quickly. I don't want to wait for it to dry and stuff. And then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put Tombow right here also. And I'm going to just use the snail. And hopefully it won't fall apart during the video. And then what you're going to do is you're going to center this on that crease. Usually I just go like that and try to center it, and then just fold this up onto it. So it's going to look like that. So then when you open it, you have your flowers coming out. Now before I do that, I'm going to attach the butterflies, and I did stamp and punch out 2 of the butterflies, and I'm using the itty bitty bitty butterfly punch for these. It coordinates with that. And let me grab some glue dots, and I guess let's see, let's just put one down here, and I think we'll just put one at the top. The butterflies, look how cute, they add so much to it. And I think that's so cute. And then for our card, we are gonna you're gonna want to decorate the inside. If you want to leave it plain, you can leave it plain, but I usually will mat it. And these mat pieces are 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mat it. And then let's do the other side. And I am using a different pattern, but it's from the same Lullaby Designer Series paper. This paper is pretty. So that's it matted. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use sticky strip on this bottom piece because you do not want it coming off. Because when it opens up, you definitely do not, you want it to stay there and open up properly. So let's go ahead and stick sticky strip on here. They're 2 little pieces. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I get my sticky strip stuck to it. And then there's a trick to getting it in the right position. And I usually just do a trial run. I will set it, and you want this to be open, because when it opens up, you want it to open up, you know, all the way. So you want that little space to be there. And I center this little inside part right here, I center with the crease in the middle. And then I usually just set it here, and I will close up. Actually, I usually just close it up and lay it down here. And the first couple times, you're going to have to like really just press it down to make sure it's creased enough. But I usually get a guesstimate, and I just see, because you don't want this hanging out over when it's opening, you don't want it hanging out over. So then I usually just take a pencil and I just mark 2 little spots right there, and then I'll pull off my sticky strip. And I will set it in place. Like so. And then when you close it, it's inside. You see, when you close it, you don't want it hanging out. And then you can open it like that. And I could actually put this up a little bit further, but it works out fine that way too. It doesn't come out or anything. And it's really, really cute. I love this idea. And you can put your sentiment here. You can decorate the inside however you like it. But then the outside, as you see on this one, I just took variations of the Designer Series paper, and I used this large scallop, a framelit for this, and I actually did one in the Lost Lagoon and in the Designer Series paper to overlap, and then I just wrapping the bow around it and tying the bow off. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you understand the process. And if you have any questions or comments, just please go and to either my blog or to my YouTube channel, and you can leave me a comment, and I will get to you as soon as I can. I try to answer everybody's questions. And so that's it. And I think that's so adorable. And then when someone opens up, it's really, really cute when it pops up like that. So I hope you enjoyed the project today. If you need any supplies, you can go to stampingwiththemore.com and shop right from my blog. So you all have a great day. Until next time, I will see you. Bye.